One of the many powerful resources that we are including for free with our adoption package is 1 or 2 class sets of our best-selling series, Literature and Thought. We know that every teacher is different and has different interests, so we wanted you to have the freedom to pick from any of the 25 different titles. Literature and Thought contains short, complex selections of multi-genre text grouped around an essential question. The macro structure is similar to Connections, only without the scaffolding, skill exercises, and integrated ELAR. This series works extremely well in providing rich, layered texts for skill application. Practice the skills and connections, and apply them in Literature and Thought. Literature and Thought uses these thematically linked texts to spur critical thinking and authentic and active discourse. In fact, the Great Books Foundation endorsed several of our titles and wrote shared inquiry discussion guides around the selections. These discussion guides give teachers help in facilitating classroom discussion while eliciting higher-order thinking from the students. The 25 titles you can select from are grouped in 4 categories: historical events and eras, literary theme, literary genre, and finally, government and current events. All of the passages in these titles are level appropriate for middle school students except for perhaps the government and current events. Unless your students are reading above level, you might want to stay away from these. The historical events and eras category includes Dark Days, America's Great Depression, Free at Last, The Struggle for Civil Rights, From There to Here, The Immigrant Experience, The Harlem Renaissance, A House Divided, America's Civil War, Times of Change, Vietnam in the 60s, the ever-popular Voices of the Holocaust, and finally, Wide Open Spaces, American Frontiers. The literary themes category includes And Justice for All, The Best of Friends, Decisions, Family Matters, On the Edge of Survival, the best-selling To Be a Hero, and Who Am I? The literary genres include the mythology-focused Echoes from Mount Olympus, Flights of Fantasy, The Main Event featuring sports stories, Mysterious Circumstances, The Sci-Fi Factor, What on Earth, an ecology reader, and lastly, the comedy title, What's So Funny? Finally, the government and current events category includes Individual Rights, The Blessings of Liberty, The Three Branches of Government, and We the People, Foundations of American Government. Literature and Thought's accompanying teacher materials include close reading support, writing activities, speaking and listening lessons, assessments, and PowerPoint slides. We also include related novel recommendations and can provide classroom libraries related to the Literature and Thought titles you select. Literature and Thought. Rich, thematically linked literature that will drive critical thinking and active discourse in your classroom. Up to 2 complimentary class sets are yours when you select Perfection Learning in this adoption.